Welcome, everyone, to the Real Trekkies Cast, Episode 4. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David. What's up, David?
What's up, guys?
All right, I don't know what's happening here because Daniel wanted to do the Star Trek, and I sent him the link like 4 times, and he's not coming in, and everybody else that wanted to be in it not coming in. I don't know if there's a problem with Google or what. I mean, I'll send a link again and again. I mean, I don't know what's happening here, but why don't you just, hopefully they'll come in. Why don't you just start it off, David?
Okay, so let me just preface this first that no, I am not a big Star Trek guy. I'm more Star Wars myself. But, so before you guys all crucify me, please just understand I do have an undying respect for the franchise. I'm just not personally a fan.
Okay.
So, anyway. Star Trek stars are signing up for the 4th film. Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto have reportedly renegotiated their deals and have been granted an option for a 4th installment in the rebooted Star Trek franchise at Paramount Pictures and Skydance Entertainment. Pine is said to have scored about $6 million for the deal, as the 3rd installment of the film series begins production this week in Vancouver. New deals are said to have added as much as $10 to $15 million to the film's budget. The raises are big jumps for the actors. Pine only earned $600,000 for the 2009 movie, $1.5 million for Into Darkness, and was originally to have been paid $3 million for the 3rd film. Filming on the movie will also take place in Dubai, and this week the film's producer Dana Goldberg spoke with Collider about the hiring of Fast Five Helmer Justin Lin on the project. Who knew Justin Lin was such a Star Trek fan? And he is. He met with JJ and Lindsay Weber at Bad Robot and fell in love with him. And brought him in to meet with us and to meet with everybody at Paramount and pitched a version of the film that we just thought, wow, that has huge potential. We're not allowed to talk about the specifics of the film, to say the least, but what we can tell you is that there are some sequences that we have seen in previs that are just incredible.
Okay, so could this be that the reason they signed them is because maybe they're thinking they're happy with the script. They're thinking maybe it could be a 2-parter. You know how you have Avengers, Infinity War, Part 1 and 2. Maybe it could be a mirror universe, Part 1 and 2. Could it be that, or they just signed? I mean, because it's just this seems. This is an interesting situation. I know that this is the final movie that they're signed on to. And I just told Daniel before, I said, what's going to happen is they're going to get a new contract. I would think they would get a 3-picture deal, but I guess obviously they just want to play it safe and do one more. But if they're doing one more, there is a possibility, as slim as it may be, that this movie may be like a 2-picture movie. And then again, maybe not. Maybe it's just, but
something extremely big. Like we're talking full-on war with the Borg here.
Something. But again, this means that there will be no chance that there'll be a Star Trek TV series for the next 4 years or more, or 5 years, because 2016, the movie will be released. Then in 2017, they'll probably be writing the script. 2018, they'll film. And 2019, it'll be released. So you're looking at a chance that, that Star Trek will not be on the air again on regular TV. And that's what the contract basically not only just, solidifies its place in the cinematic universe, but it also cancels out its chances of being on the TV universe. So that's it. I mean, I don't see it possible that there would be a series on TV when you got movies going on. So, what do you think?
Be careful! Don't say that around. Don't say that around Daniel. He will fight for that. He said, "I will make this TV
series too," but it's not going to happen if they're doing the movies, unless it's a separate thing. Like it's
I don't
different
see them
timeline or something.
I don't see them doing like pulling an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and making a Star Trek show that happens in tandem with the film. That's not going to happen.
Right.
Because
So,
you will need to build an extreme following for that. Plus, you would need to have so much support for the newer films. Which, to be honest, I've felt that the new films, to a lot of people, were kind of just so-so.
right. All right, so Daniel's here, and the Doctor Who broadcast is here. Daniel, I'm sorry, we had to start already. So, are you there? Hello, Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel, we're live. All right. Hi, Doctor Who broadcast. How are you? Hello, guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking to them. They're not answering. Okay, Daniel. All right. So, what do you think of the news here?
Oh yeah, this is great. I'm excited. I'm really excited. There's going to be a Star Trek 4. You know, I don't know. They already signed them up for Star Trek 4, and they haven't even started filming 3 yet. Or maybe they have, but they're just.
They have been filming 3.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey guys.
But you know, I don't know. I mean, okay, they just started, but already they started. They're signed up for number 4.
Yeah, they're pretty confident in the script.
Yeah, Daniel, that's the thing with Hollywood. If they are extremely, extremely confident in the fact that this can be a moneymaker, then they are.
Maybe a 2-parter, bro.
Yeah, either it's a 2-parter.
Like, Star Trek 3 and Star Trek 4 is like 2-parter. They're like one big movie.
It's either that, or they know, or they think that this Star Trek 3 is gonna blow our minds, and that way we'll want a 4th one. And to be honest, franchises are definitely the way to go now. Like, franchises last longer than, say, newer original properties. And it's sad that sometimes that's the case. In some cases, like Transformers, that series can go in a hole and die 6 feet under, because we're done with that. And yet that's still making money. But then you got original films like Tomorrowland that suffer. I know Tomorrowland had a so-so script and it wasn't executed properly, but it was still an original idea.
Right.
So,
you know, we may be in a situation here where they last well beyond the 4th movie, where they wind up like a 6th movie, which would be interesting because that's basically what the original, back in the day, Star Trek had 6 movies. Undiscovered Country, the 7th movie was Star Trek and the Next Generations movie, to which only a few appeared in there. Captain Kirk, Scotty, and Chekhov, they appeared. So it will be interesting if they last to the 6th movie or 7th movie. And then you could say it's been as successful as the original. I mean, that's amazing. You know?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm hoping this will be a 2-parter. You know, I mean, that would be just so awesome.
Okay, what about you guys over there in Australia? Are they there?
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. I think at the end of the 3rd movie, Captain Kirk is the original William Shatner is gonna make an appearance, and that's gonna lead into the next one.
Okay.
Well, what kind of story are you going to tell with 2 Captain Kirks? Man, that'll be the egos in that room.
Yeah, 2 Spocks already, so might as well.
Well, think about it. I mean, you have to have some difference. Like, obviously, you're going to highlight the similarities between Shatner's Kirk and Chris Pine's Kirk, but you need also differences between them. Like, maybe have Chris Pine's Kirk be a little bit more brash and reckless than Shatner was. And for once, have Shatner be the voice of reason.
Right, that'd be interesting. That'd be different to see.
Yeah, and this Kirk has to be the TOS Kirk. They have to, like, pull him from the Nexus, or maybe the Nexus spits him out and they find him on a planet. Or maybe it can be the Mirror Kirk. We don't know.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, literally, what you can't do is you can't have the 2 Kirks literally.
Guys, are you there? I think
yes, we are.
Okay. Are you guys Star Trek fans?
Hey?
Are you Star Trek fans?
I'm sort of not into it, but I've watched it like once or twice. Then gave up on it. Because I couldn't understand what the whole series is about. But
so you're just in here to be in the fun of it, huh?
Yeah.
They look for moments to throw in jokes.
There you go, man.
Sorry, I'm choking on my drink.
It's all right, man. There's a party going on.
No,
there, I
I'm
guess.
saying you need more.
every time I try and join the channel, it'll kick me out of it.
That's something wrong with Google. It shouldn't be kicking you out of anything.
I know.
Yeah.
It's my normal thing, but I'm using Google, so it's not kicking me out of anything.
All right. All right. Well, we're gonna talk to Daniel for a second, and then maybe you guys could join us in the next podcast. Okay.
So yeah, like I was saying, we can't have Shatner and Pine literally be carbon copies of one another.
Right. I agree.
Like, we need to, like, you know, as from what I saw, because I haven't seen Into Darkness for a while,
Right.
or Star Trek '09, I think Spock is a little bit more brash than Larry.
Yeah, I get the impression that they reversed. That Spock is doing all the stuff that Kirk would do, like fighting Khan and everything. It's kind of weird.
Oh, God, yeah, that was
But
shocking.
then again, J.J. Abrams is a Spock fan, so he kind of reversed that a little bit, you know? It was a Spock show, basically.
Welcome to the Spock Show.
Yeah.
The Spock show?
Daniel.
Okay, you know, like, remember what you said, like, Star Trek 4 is going to probably have Khan in there? Maybe they're going to throw Khan in, like, the second part.
It could be, man. He could appear at the end. He could be in the thing. He wakes up, and he's like, he comes out of the pod, he's like, Kirk. And then it goes to black. And it's like, oh, it's on. Benedict Cumberbatch comes in right after the credits.
But I hope they don't do Space Seed. I mean, they got to do something completely new, you know, like maybe them teaming up or something.
Or maybe he wakes up and everybody wakes up, his whole friggin' team. And then they just go and they destroy the Earth or something.
Well, that's good for a two-parter. Imagine this, that the Borg, like, the Borg or, like, the Klingons are declaring war on the Federation. Just throwing this out there. If that's not possible, forgive me. Again, I'm not...
Well, you know what can happen? You know what can happen? Wherever they go in the next movie, they could go beyond what they've did, and they could be stuck in another galaxy. And at the end, they just find themselves stuck, like something breaks down the Enterprise, and they're like, we've got to get back to, you know, whatever. And that's when Khan wakes with all his people. They take over the Earth. And then it's like, you know, somehow the Enterprise see this, like, you know, where a message is sent, and they're like, we got to get back to Earth. Like, they're destroying the Earth. And that would be leading into Star Trek 4, or, you know, Khan versus Kirk or something, or whatever.
I was kind of hoping that maybe a new threat would come and they would have to team up with Khan and his people.
They're not going to team up with Khan and his people. It's never going to be like that, ever.
Well, you never know.
No, it's never going to be like that, ever.
Yeah, especially after the crap that Khan pulled.
Never going to be like that, ever.
Do you really think Kirk would ever...
It would never happen. Not after Spock almost killed him. Killed Khan? No.
No, what if he meets the girl and the girl changes?
He's never going to do it. It's not, dude, I'm telling you. Don't ever look for a team-up. Never going to happen with Benedict Cumberbatch Khan and Chris Pine's Kirk. Not happening, period. There will be a battle. There won't be a team-up, so.
Oh.
It's impossible. You know. That's like saying the Doctor's going to have tea with Davros. I doubt that will have happened either. You know? Especially since how many people he killed. Yeah. So. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for the Trekcast. Stay tuned for the Everything Show. Take care.
Also, well, one second. Before we go, you know what I said about Kirk being in like the movie? Maybe they're gonna do something like maybe old Kirk. He comes in and then I don't know, like you said. Remember how you said like a while back where, you know, Spock Prime is gonna be in the third movie and then he's gonna go back to his universe. Well, maybe old Kirk gets taken out of the Nexus and then he goes back to the original universe. We just see him in the jellyfish, and he just goes through a wormhole or something.
Jellyfish?
Oh, whatever. I mean, it looked like Spock was building another jellyfish ship. Remember in Into Darkness?
Okay, right. I don't know.
So yeah, you know, I'm just. I mean, what do you think about like a fourth movie? Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great.
Well, I mean, I think you may be right about the Khan thing. I mean, the Khan may be in it. So
yeah.
all right, guys, take care. Bye for now.